What up, y'all? It's your boy, Son, Anton, whatever you want to call me. I'm here with my boy, Jay Camp, aka my co host, aka the complete one, and this is the Jason Files Show. We are here to talk about Eyes of Wakanda, the show that they dropped with no promo, no fanfare, no nothing. They
Mm-hmm.
just dropped it right on us. And I don't know why, because it's a marvelous show and they definitely deserved that promo. Come on, Disney,
Mm-hmm.
stand on business. You made the product,
Facts.
you should stand on that. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Factuals.
It
Actual
don't make any
factuals.
sense to me. But with that being said, you know the topic of today. Jay Camp, how you feeling on this
Mm-hmm.
marvelous Thursday? Yes, sir.
Man, I'm just about over the hump on this whatever this your digs is going around outside, whatever
Oh
this
yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh,
The heebie
that
jeebies.
that T virus is what I feel like it is. Like I'm in resident,
That's
like
the
I'm in Raccoon
dang.
City, man, for real. Nah, but
Man,
I'm
no, not
smooth,
the
man.
Resident Evil.
Straight
Got
Raccoon
the
City,
Resident
man.
Evil.
But yeah, I'm good though, man. I'm excited to talk about this Eyes of Wakanda.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got some real questions about that show at the end because, man, it sheds a lot of light on Wakanda. We've,
It really
seen them in
did.
a few properties in the MCU so far, but sporadically,
Mm-hmm.
though, we've got the two tentpole
Mm-hmm.
movies. They showcased them in the big Avengers events, Endgame and Infinity War. Since then, it's been basically animated form. Oh, they did
Yep.
show up in Winter Soldier and Falcon, the door they did show up in there
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
whooped.
yeah, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
the door
mean?
did pull
Payless.
up
They man pulled up in a
wreck,
mean way too.
and wreck
They was
shop
not
too.
playing with Walker. Yeah, they weren't playing with
Nah,
Walker
nah.
at all, bro.
Blade was all at his neck too.
Yes,
Just made him
sir.
look
Yes,
like
sir.
he didn't
It was
belong at
bad.
all.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah. He was like, and they didn't have the super soldier serum. It's like, yep,
Nah,
they just
nah.
whooped your
It
ass,
was
bro. That's
quick,
all that
easy
was.
work too.
One of my favorite things that they've ever shown Wakanda wise is that that ass
Mm-hmm.
whooping was yeah, legendary.
Yeah.
But beyond those like sporadic, appearances, we haven't got a lot on Wakanda.
Mm-mm.
Some of the characters we've got, but Wakanda
Right.
we've gotten very little of. So to get an expansion of that universe through Eyes of Wakanda is awesome in my eyes.
Mm-hmm. I
Four
agree.
episodes, wild work though. But anyways, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Join us in the
Please
comments
do.
and conversate with us if you did watch Eyes of Waganda. Please, please, please. And with that note, let's go into some just initial thoughts, how you felt overall with the series without going into spoilers. Because when it's time to spoiler, we'll hit them with the spoiler alert. We'll hit them with the spoiler
Right,
alert.
right,
But for
right.
now,
That
trying to
spoiler
keep it light
joints.
one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how'd you feel, Jay Camp?
Man, man, it's about what I expected. At least, with this being animation, again, you can just get busy with it, man. There's so much you can show. There's so many things you can have going on at the same time, like abilities get, what I'm saying, harness in a good way,
Yeah.
man. I
Mm-hmm.
this show was dope, man. It's one of my favorite joints, man. I mean, again,
Yeah.
outside of X-Men '97, I thought the Spider-Man joint was dope too. I mean, I feel like this is a good lane for Marvel. They
Mm-hmm.
they need to stick to this. I mean, they might even want to do like some Blade joints. Maybe get another Ghost Rider animation. Like I can see them really taking this some places, man.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully their eyes are open after seeing the response to some of these recent animated joints. They haven't dropped the ball yet, other than, I mean, I don't think they dropped the ball on What If, but a lot of people just didn't
No,
like, What If season three for sure. So, but I thought it was fire,
I thought it
but
was dope
that's
too.
just me. I like the
I mean,
animated side.
I forgot to mention
Yeah,
What
yeah,
If. I
yeah.
thought What If was fire too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, everything they've dropped though for me has been pretty much, I don't call it top tier Not everything, but very good, very good. So for them to expand more into this animation world, I am 100% down for that. And this is thoughts for me, just for the show. I thought it was dope. I definitely like seeing the Wakandan history. I like seeing their places where they were in these points of history. Talking about 1260 BC, no AD, all the way up to where 1896 BC, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know, but yeah. So you know what I mean? It's a big, a big time uh, frame that they're covering here with these stories. But um, yeah, with that being said, I really it's hard for me to even talk about it without, you know what I
Without
mean,
spoiling.
spoiler. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If you are watching right now and you haven't seen it, just go watch it. It's great storytelling,
please.
a lot of history. It's beautiful animation. You already know the soundscape is going to be marvelous. Ryan Coogler had his
Mm-hmm.
fingers on this. The director, I believe his name was Todd Harris. He actually pitched this to Kevin Feige pre, I think, Endgame, Infinity War, that
Mm-hmm.
era. So yeah, he was trying to get this off the ground a long time ago, but finally well deserved that he does have it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the first episode, Into the Lion's Den.
Mm.
Yeah, fire episode first and foremost.
Yeah.
Set it off.
Whew.
The
Came out the
story of
gate.
what's her name? Noni.
Nani.
Yeah, Nani.
Or
What is
Nami. Is
that?
it Nami or
Disgraced
Nami?
Dora Milaje. She
Yeah, Nani.
kind of just got kicked out because she couldn't work with the team. You know what I mean? So they call her in to go do this recon mission and apprehend the lion. The lion. Beautiful mask. The lion's mask is fire.
Man.
Absolutely fire. But
It's hard,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Hard body, bro. Hard body.
Mm-hmm.
With the locks coming out of it too. It's crazy work.
Man.
But she's sent on a mission to go find the lion who's been rogue since, and we find out during the story that he was sent out as a war dog from Wakanda,
Mm-hmm.
but he took out weapons, artifacts from the nation, and we need those back. We need those
Mm-hmm.
back ASAP. So Noni is on a mission to go find him. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this action packed, uh, very action packed. She has to fight her way all the way up to the lion, and that she does. Some of the artwork. Do you find it weird that okay, so the lion, he has his nation basically. He's rolling up on islands and people and basically taking all this stuff, saying, "Follow me. I'm God body.
Mm-hmm.
Either
Mm-hmm.
follow me or I'm gonna make
Or
you
get
follow
rolled
me."
over.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's taking no, he's taking prisoners, but he's taking followers for the most part. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what I was about to go with that. Dang, I lost my thought that quick. That was crazy work. But yeah, she's Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. His henchmen, like his four, he had the Viking lady.
Mm-hmm.
He had it was like a samurai, I don't know what he was, like a Samoan or Cambodian. The big dude
Oh
looked
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. He was
what I
big
mean?
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
What was he at? I think he had a samurai. Like he's taken from
Mm-hmm.
all these nations and got all that. But
Right.
isn't it weird that she looks just like old girl from Killer of Killers?
Yeah.
The Viking chick. She looked like
Facts.
man. These things they just came out like damn near back to back. I was
Facts.
like, are they just taking cues from each other's behind the scenes? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. It was
Mm-hmm.
kind of weird. But anyways, Noni is fighting all the way up through all these people and trying to get to the lion. And eventually she does. And when she does, she finds out what I told you earlier that he didn't flee Wakanda, he was
Mm-hmm.
sent out. And that's where she
Right.
learns about the war
We're
dogs and the
dogs.
nature of
Mm-hmm.
their business. Yeah. But he's like, man, I got out of Wakanda. I feel free now. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
Wakanda felt like a jail to the lion, which is something we should touch on eventually, because there's
Oh
been
yeah, yeah,
quite a few
yeah.
people that think
It's a
that.
lot of
You know what I mean?
connotations in there. Like you can
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
flip that so many different ways.
Right, right, right. But she finally gets to him, and they duke it out, hash it out. He's like, "Nope, I ain't going back." Like a man who been in jail for 50 years, he's like, "Nope, I ain't going back." So it's whatever, whatever, and he blows himself up. You see the artifacts kind of jump bop in the water, and she gets which one she got? She only recovered the mask, right, by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see the hammer float to the bottom and a neck pendant. Yeah, and she
Mm-hmm.
returns back to the kingdom with that and the news that he's been expired, unlifed,
Mm-hmm.
however you want to do it. She's offered a position in the Dora Milaje, but
Mm-hmm.
Noni says, "Nah, I'm
I'm
cool.
smooth.
I would like to be a war dog. I would like to be a war dog because I walk my own path. I don't need nobody with me. I'm gonna do my thing for the
Mm-hmm.
country." And that's kind
Mm-hmm.
of how that one rolls up. How did you like episode one, and what stood out the most in episode one for you?
Man, I loved episode one. I feel like the attention to detail in this one, in her journey,
Mm.
and just how easily she just ran through everybody dolo. Because at first she
She's
was
no
like,
joke.
"Yeah, I know I need to be silent. I need to walk in the shadows. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying, to handle business."
Shadows, yeah.
But then she was seeing people get
Mm-hmm.
violated. She was seeing the
Yep,
peoples get
yep.
violated. She was like, "Nah, I can't just let this
Yeah.
f these shadows." It's like I'm
Right.
ready to
It's
tap
time to body
somebody's
up. Yeah.
wig now, you
Absolutely.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from that point,
But that's
man, like
understood.
her mission was her mission, but at the end of the day, she walked her own path though. Like she truly did, man. So and then
Mm-hmm.
like the lion, it's almost like he was inviting it, like he wanted it, like he wanted to be able to share that story. So that's what was like
Yeah.
interesting to
Yeah.
me. It's like he knew that wasn't his end game. Like his end game was to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
he got that story out because he wasn't gonna better just go back to Wakanda and tell somebody about the war
Right.
dog. You know what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
obviously sensed that in her, so he was like, "Oh, let me make sure." You know what I'm saying, that the wisdom gets spread to Nani. But I mean, this pretty much set it off, man. As far
Yeah.
as this series, and as far as just
Mm-hmm.
learning about how legendary Wakanda is over all them centuries. Like
Right.
they've been handling business. Everything has been about Wakanda and for Wakanda the whole time. You know
Man.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and they
It's
say it with their
nothing.
chests. They will go through.
Yes.
They would
Absolutely.
sacrifice bodies, best
Yes.
friends getting sacrificed. I mean, we'll
Mm-hmm.
talk about that like later on through the as we
Yeah.
get through more episodes. But it's like,
Yeah.
man, like
Right.
sacrificial lamb for Wakanda, man, it's different. That's why I'm glad when you said you wanted to kind of like touch on like what some of this meant
Yeah.
at some point because I feel like
Yeah.
it
I
all
agree.
bleeds into that.
Yeah, the Wakanda, like I mean, I got a Wakanda forever. You know what I mean on right now, but that hits a little different after watching this show, man.
It hits
And once
different,
you
bro. It
see
hits
how
different.
Wakanda was moving and some of these, and all this time period, you kind of raise your eyebrow at Wakanda a little bit. Once you know what I mean? Because obviously, being us American black folks, we know about slavery. We know what
Right,
happened. So we this show makes me double down on my Killmonger bag a little bit.
right.
So yeah, and we'll get into that more off also. But yeah, it's just the
Man, that
lion.
Easter egg was so dope.
Bruh,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, they
it's
tied
almost
it
like
in so much.
vindication.
It was. It really was. It made it. It solidified how important that moment was. It
Hmm.
made Black Panther the movie better. Like you really
Yeah,
like
it
stamped the
did.
movie. Like dang, you know what I mean? That's yeah.
Yeah,
But we'll talk
because he would
more
have been the
as that
ultimate
comes in.
war
But
dog. He would have been the ultimate war
yeah.
dog,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Killmonger
Ooh
would have been.
yeah. He
He
would have
would
been.
have been the
Yeah. He
ultimate
might have
war
overstepped his
dog.
bounds though. You know
A
how he
little bit,
he would have did the
slightly.
most. Yeah.
But I think had he had the
Yeah.
jewel though, I think he would have reigned. That would have been reined in because he would have had a place.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. You're probably right, but I feel like the lion is kind of Killmonger though. I think
Yeah.
he's, you know what I mean, like he's the soul of Killmonger. Like
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
maybe I don't
for
know.
sure.
'Cause he's,
No, no,
I
no.
mean,
I think
he
you're
had a
right on
god
that.
complex though. That's the problem. Lion had the
Hmm.
god complex. I think that was his flaw, but I don't know.
That was definitely
I
his
love the
flaw.
episode though. Yeah, it was. It's definitely the god complex. I yeah, yeah. This is a great episode though. It set it off perfectly. Kind of let us know the seriousness that this show is going to take. It's not really here for the play. Though episode 3 is a little more playful, but for the
Hmm.
most part, this is like serious business when you're talking, fictional shit. But yeah. So, all right,
Hmm.
let's go to the next episode because the next episode is pretty damn interesting too. I don't know. Are you a history buff, man?
I mean, I rock with history, man.
Do you?
I'm pretty solid
In
when it
high
comes to
school, I
history.
didn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was
I am
solid with
now. I
history.
like history, but in school, I really
Math, I
wasn't.
was young, but science and
Yeah. Oh
history is
man.
where I excelled.
That's dope. Yeah. I mean, I was cool at math, a little bit of English, but I just wasn't interested in history in school until VU. I took the Black History class there. That was dope.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
The Reverend
What was her
Cosmo.
name? Do you remember?
No,
Man,
just the light skinned shorty. I
yeah, the
forget.
light skin.
I can't think of her
Man, that's
name.
gonna hit me. But nah, she was
I
the
don't know why I was
coldest
about to say
teacher
Don
I had.
Staley, even though she definitely don't look like Don
Man, she
Staley,
do
but for
have a
some
Don
reason,
Staley though, didn't she? She did.
the
She
Don
did have a
Staley
Don
wig
Staley
piece.
though.
Hmm.
Factuals. Oh snap. Oh man. So yeah, that's crazy though. Dang, what's her name? That's gonna hurt
I
me for the
can't think
rest
of
of
her
the day.
name, man. Trying to
Anyway,
think of
so
it.
episode 2, we go into some more history. I think they put a generic time stamp on it. I think it was 1200 AD. Was it AD? I keep forgetting what that
Yeah.
was, but the first one was 1260. The second one, I think it didn't have a time period, but when I went back and looked at the timeline thing, it showed a generic one that's actually before the last episode, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, no, it's still after. How does that work though? 1260, then AD, does the numbers
Right.
count down? Okay.
Hmm.
But anyways, so we get some more recognizable history. The Trojan War, where we see characters as like Achilles, Odysseus.
Which is
We
crazy,
are
man.
Man, that's wild. And we're
It's crazy
following
that
Memnon,
Wakanda
the
was
Wakandan.
infiltrating.
Yes, they was it was doing recon missions during the Trojan War. Wild. Memnon and Achilles was homies for
Hmm.
9 years, bro. And
Hmm.
so this episode shows us pretty much the stuff we learned in high school. Though I probably wasn't paying attention all that hard at that time, but they did the whole what do you call it? Surrendering, giving them the big Trojan
Hmm.
horse, and then infiltrating with the
Hmm.
biggest, their best soldiers, Achilles,
Hmm.
and that small group with
Nimrod.
Memnon.
Hmm.
Yep. And they get into the fortress and all that, and they're battling. Achilles is going in, Memnon is handling Biz. The gang is doing their thing, but they start getting overran a little bit. But what does Memnon do? This man says, "You know what? I got another mission, y'all."
Right, right. That I've been
He
on.
looked him
I'm
dead
a
in his
holler.
eye and went
Y'all got this.
upstairs.
Y'all good.
Yeah, dead in his eye, and went
Hmm.
upstairs and get the to obtain the jewels, the
Hmm.
Wakandan jewels. What is her name? Helen Troy of what is her name? Helen of Troy. I think it's Helen of Troy, the queen.
Helen of Troy.
Is wearing the
Yeah.
Wakandan, the purple jewel, serious jewel though. That's a
Hmm.
chain right there. That's a jigger chain that she had on,
Hmm.
but he had to go commandeer that, and he even let them go. He just said, "I just need that chain so I can be on about my
Right.
business." And of course, guess who walks in? Achilles, because he saw him
Hmm.
scaling the steps to go up there, and they have their confrontation. This is where it gets interesting for me because obviously, uh, his name is Bakai, but it's Memnon
Right,
in this
right.
part, right?
And to the Greeks.
Yeah, to the Greeks, he's Memnon. And Memnon is actually what is in actual history, I think Memnon is the king of is it Ethiopia? Is the Ethiopian king?
Yeah, I need to look it up. I
Pretty
was gonna say
sure.
either Ethiopia or like or Kenya for some reason. I know it's one of them countries that's not too
Let me
far
look it up.
from the Middle East.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
you have to get
Ethiopia, but
in your Google bag. It might be.
yeah.
Hold on.
Memnon, let's see.
It might be like a Ethiopia, bro.
The king of Ethiopia and the son of Tithonus and Eos during the children were. So in history, he actually was killed by Achilles. So this story reverses that role where Memnon actually ends up killing Achilles because Achilles could
Which
not
is
get over it. He is
diabolical.
not,
That's just
yeah,
Ryan Coogler's in his
he's just not,
diabolical bag with.
he couldn't get over it. He was like, man, we've been
Mhm.
friends for, and this is where it gets complicated because I feel Achilles in this
I
situation.
feel
We've
Achilles
been
too.
building for 9 years. We've been in
Mm-hmm.
wars. We've been done all this,
Mm-hmm.
and here you go. You on the side trying to do what up, Mama
That's
Bear?
what's
Oh,
up,
you
Mama
that's
Bear.
your thing. That's
I
your
know you.
whole thing. All right.
I know you know history. Mama Bear can. Her and
She be
Power
on
One
it. That's
Thousand
ill.
can they can dial up anything. It's like a Rolodex of information. If you needed to dial them up, look, she's going.
Yeah.
She's
Look, she
hitting
is
it
on it. I
on it.
appreciate you. You fact checking us. That's what's happening. The
She
Googles
said
is
yeah,
doing their thing.
Ethiopia. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, Memnon definitely kills him, but Achilles just couldn't get over it and he felt betrayed and he should have. 9 years of friendship. Um, spies are great liars. That's what they do. They can fake the funk with the best of them. And
Mm-hmm.
he just got kind of caught up and he couldn't let it go at all. He could have just went
Mm-mm.
home, let Memnon go back to Wakanda, but
Right.
he couldn't do it. And Memnon had to put on the Winter Soldier joint.
Facts.
He
Facts.
turned into Winter Soldier.
Facts.
I was like, whoa. Oh, that's one of your superpowers. That's hilarious.
In history,
That's to you.
that's what's
Yeah,
up.
that's ill though.
Yeah, that's what's
That's
up.
good to know. But,
Yeah, he put that blade
Memnon,
code to
yep,
his
he turns into
Achilles.
the Winter. Yeah,
That whole
yeah,
episode was
yeah,
diabolical,
yeah.
bro.
That's crazy. Say for the
He
blade code to
sliced
the
his Achilles
Achilles.
up. I was like, this man is truly Ethan. He's the Wakandan Ethan Hawke over here, man. Damn near.
Is it the Wakandan Ethan? That's hilarious. Oh, snap. But yeah, man, friendship, love, and loyalty is kind of it gets a little slippery when you're a spy. You're a
Mm-hmm.
Wakandan operative. So once that mission is done, he goes back to Wakanda and he doesn't feel like it's home anymore. He's been gone
Mm-mm.
for 9 years. He don't
Yeah.
feel right. Something's off. He know what he did. I mean, that's hard to live with. That's your man's in them.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yeah.
with somebody, kicking with somebody for 9 years, that's your man's in them.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to war with him. And
Facts.
so yeah, he's really torn about that. He wants to go back out and be a war dog, and keep,
And he got to get the
stay out there
LeBron
because
just because of
yeah,
it too. He
man,
went
that's
left
his name,
9 years. Had,
Labrimnon. Say
had the
Labrimnon,
Labrimnon
Labaki.
man and
Chin strap was so broad. I swear I couldn't unsee it. I was like, man, that's
man,
bronze chin strap. Like,
it
oh
was
my,
hard to unsee it, man. He done went back to Wakanda and got his
Labakai.
full your digs back. He damn near looked like a different
Right.
whole different
Yeah,
human.
he did. He looked hurt. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, good episode. I don't know where I would rank it yet. I know which one I like the most for sure, but I'm not sure. I don't know, man. Number two is
Man,
tough for
like
me.
this, but
Number
this
two is tough.
episode too, like keeps us talking about it. Like it is raising up my list, man, just because of how diabolical this whole episode truly was, bro. Like Ryan
Yeah.
Coogler really was just in his bag, man. Like the whole flipping the Memnod and like him
Yeah,
winning,
yeah,
and then
right.
basically like letting the king and queen go. Like, look, I don't look. Y'all
I
ain't
have
my
no
issue.
quarrel with you. I just need my
I
jewels back.
I just want the jewel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's it.
basically just boo booing on the entire mission. Once he seen the jewel, it was like, oh man, yeah, I know we've been homies for 9 years, bro, but I got something deeper. I mean,
Yeah,
it was like somebody, finding God for the first time. That's what it felt like with him. He was like
right,
on a true, like, there's nothing more important than Wakanda right now, and I
right.
will waste 9 years of my life just for this one jewel and take it back home. And then at the end of the day, felt like, man, I just did all this for pretty much nothing. just to be a war dog. It's like that
Right.
is the agony of victory. It's almost like the instead of saying the it's like the victors goes to spoilers, that type of situation, man.
Hmm.
He won, but he lost at the same time, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, being a war dog is rough, man. I assume that's you know what I mean. Like you're gonna see a lot of death. You're gonna lie to a lot of people. You're probably gonna befriend people that you know you're gonna have to leave because you can't bring them to the home. You know what I mean? You can't bring them to
mm-hmm,
Wakanda. At this time, nobody knows about Wakanda at all. They're
right,
ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they thought the lion was a god because he has all these power in his, his
right,
all his trinkets, all his weaponry, everything. It exuded
mm-hmm,
god type power to the
yeah,
eyes of 1260.
facts.
So like,
He was catching
and
bullets, healing
bruh,
himself, texting
yeah,
niggas back in
yeah,
Wakanda. Like,
that part,
yeah,
like,
I
dog,
done found
they was
I done found the
texting in
jewel.
it was texting in 1200 AD, bro.
Fact.
Can we just go ahead and can we go back and just think about that? This man has Skytel pagers and you know what I mean? Like he had the whole joint. He was texting in 1200 AD. That's crazy work right there. I cannot. That's wild. And it gets
That
even
is
crazier as the series goes by because you're like, man, what is
it
going
really
on?
does. It really does. That is funny
He
too,
said,
Mama
don't
Bear.
get me started on
That
that
Cat
Cat Williams
Williams.
clip. I've been referencing that since the child. What clip are we talking about? I don't know if I know what it was.
You don't remember that Cat Williams clip? You're gonna have to Google it.
Oh, I'm trying to think what we talking about.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Google it.
What
It
is
won't be as funny explaining it. But you gotta once you see it though, and you run this back, you're gonna be on the
okay,
floor, bro.
okay. I got you.
Yeah,
Bet.
yeah, you gonna be on the floor.
I bet him up. Yeah, but this episode it was dope though. It wasn't my favorite
Hmm.
episode,
Nah,
but
what my favorite?
everything was still A1. It's good to see them in a real place and time that we can identify, even if it's a myth, or legend, Greek
Hmm.
mythology and all this stuff. But yeah, it's dope still. All right, man. Let's go to episode 3. Lost and Found. The story of Basha.
Hmm.
Uh, where
Bacha.
Basha goes to Basha goes to China to recover an artifact, and he gets laid
It's a
up with a shorty doo wop,
goofy episode.
low key. Yeah, this is a very goofy
Hmm.
one. No lie. Gets rescued really by Jorani, who we come to
Hmm.
find out is the legendary Iron Fist. And I think this
Hmm.
is 1400, year 1400. Yeah, yep. So she's been that was dope to see the Iron Fist. That
Yeah.
this episode was really about the Iron Fist.
And
This
they
just be
had the subway
1000.
in, brother, in
Yeah,
1400. Transportation was
bruh.
the in 1400.
No, let's just go ahead and this man had a whole jet plane in
Yeah.
1400, bro. A whole jet. Let's just be clear right there.
Skedaddle
I don't
out of
think
that joint.
got up through there quickly. I'm trying to figure out when is our first airplane. I'm about to type that. I don't know what year that was.
The
I'm just
Wright
trying to.
brothers.
Yeah, the Wright brothers for sure. First
I know
successful
you would know, Mama
sustained
Bear.
plan. Yeah. Or yeah. All right. Yeah. December 17th, 1903. We're talking 500 years before and fully functional. So we're really talking probably if they got a jet like that, they probably had that for 100 years already because
Oh yeah,
that was a
yeah.
highly advanced
It
jet in
it seemed like a
1400.
seasoned jet. Like that jet had.
Yeah, that was a
It
real
was
one.
like the iPhone 18.
Yeah,
That was like the jet, the Wakanda jet,
yeah.
like 18 is what that was.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. But yeah, this is a goofy one. Basha kind of sneaks out while Jirani is sleeping. He goes, retrieves the artifact, and kind of gets his Looney Tune escape out, tripping and falling all over everything and barely make it out. And he gets in his plane and hightails it back to Wakanda. Right. He's one of those goofballs. He'll get the job done, but he done messed up 16 times on the way to getting it done. And he's just hoping
Mm-hmm.
all that gets swept under the rug. But this time he doesn't because he lets trouble follow him back to the crib, as we say.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Durrani was a stowaway. She was not playing. She's like, "Oh, you stole from me? You stole my artifact? No, we're not having it, my guy. We're not having it." So, a melee. I was about to spit some bars. Was it melee? Then with melee. The
She did
Bob
come
Butter
in with the
podcast.
okay. You're right. She did come in with the melee though.
Yeah,
She came
she
in
came
with
in
it,
hot.
man.
She was giving boys the biz.
Yeah.
Um,
Delicately
yeah, she
stepping
was
on
scraping everything.
domes and everything. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was. She was up top on them. She was crowd surfing.
she's about
But
4'10", just walking on heads. Like I was like, man, she's over here cooking.
ooh, hold on now. Hold up. She over here trying to drop bars. Hold on. What you talking about? Whose white baby is that? I'm gonna get that later. Is it the one? I don't know. We should say actually the Wright brothers weren't the first. They just got the
I
first
figured that.
patent.
That's how I knew. I knew
Mm.
Mama Bear was gonna know.
I need you to drop
I
me the
guess off
actual
the top of
dude
my
who got
head,
it.
it's been
Mm.
ingrained in us that the Wright brothers were the first. It's almost like Christopher Columbus, even though
I
even
mean,
though we know he wasn't the first
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
step
yeah, factual. That
to be
part.
10
That
toes
part.
over here.
I wish they would have did that story. This is the day that
Man,
uh, Columbus showed up and there was already Wakandans here
mm-hmm.
scouring the area.
Right,
But anyways,
Router.
yeah, trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember his name. All right, we'll be waiting for it. We need to know. But yeah, Basher gets his oh no, he's confronted by Jirani. He didn't know she was the legendary Iron Fist until she put them paws on him.
No,
Um, but yeah, he
no.
discovers that what he did take was important to those people, and we knew it contained a little bit of vibranium. But he's one of those goofballs. He don't want to admit his mistakes. He don't want no help.
Mm-hmm.
He just want to see if he can do it, no matter if he messes up all the time. So we get a nice fight scene. Uh, there in the dope part was when he pulled out the mirror when they were in the I don't know, like the weapons room or like
It's
the
like an
artifacts
artifact
room. He
room.
pulled out
Yeah,
that
yeah.
artifacts. So he's seen a few artifacts from previous episodes actually in there, I think, on
Mm-hmm.
that one.
Which is
But
crazy.
yeah, but the glass, the glass shining and it drops on the ground and you can see him fighting through those mirrors like that image. That
Mm-hmm.
shit was hard.
It's
Um,
hard, bro. That's the attention
but
to detail right there that they had.
yeah, yeah, that's dope. I did think that I knew how this episode was going to end, though. I knew how it was going to end. I knew she was just going to walk right in there and take it out and throw it to him like you could have, bruh. Just had to
Like
holler
all you
at
had
me.
to do
I'd have
was
got it
ask,
for you.
fam. You just
Yeah,
had to. You
yeah,
did
just
all
had to
that
ask
work.
all that
You did all that
for
James
no
Bond
reason.
work for
Right.
nothing.
For no reason, bruh. It's
And
just
thought
like,
you
come
was
on,
really
bro.
out here winning. And I came to Wakanda Dolo. You brought me.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
slapped about 100 Wakandans, and I came in here and got what I
Got
needed, and I'm dipping.
exactly.
So,
Exactly. Like solo dolo. The whole thing. One thing I did notice the second time I saw that episode, I didn't notice that she actually had to use the power of the Iron Fist to snatch the vibranium off of that thing. I didn't notice it
Yeah,
the first
yeah,
time, but she actually
she
had to
did.
use that. So
Mm-hmm.
he probably wouldn't have been able to. I mean, I'm sure they, as you know, well, they, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't have extracted it. They maybe just kept the whole artifact as one because they really don't care. You know what I mean? They just wanted the
Mm-mm.
vibranium anyways.
Right.
But I don't know. I just didn't notice it the first time that she actually used it to snap it out of there. So I was like, oh, that's kind of a dope touch. Actually, on the second watch, because the first time I watched, I was like, dang, I wish you'd have did the Iron Fist thing a little more. But if you actually go back and watch it, she's actually lighting boys up with the Iron Fist. Like the
Yeah,
iron, the fist is lighting up, and I'm like, oh my bad.
she
It's just slight
she's
though.
cooking
She was
them.
lighting boys up, yeah, tearing
Yeah,
them boys
Durrani
up,
came
man.
in just talking to him too. You having
Facts.
conversation. Oh, you want this work too? Take this with you.
Mhm.
Take his fist with you, African. I don't know where I'm
Right.
at,
She
but I
was
just know
not
I'm whooping
playing.
ass over here.
She was taking no prisoners, bro. She was giving all business. Oh, hold on. I think
Right.
we got our answer. Charles
Name of
Frederick
Charles
Page tried to
Frederick
patent that
Page.
plane name.
That sounds like
Charles
somebody who had a
Frederick
damn
Page.
airplane first. Who Charles Frederick Page.
I'm about to type
Definitely
it in
sound
though.
like.
Charles
Mm-hmm.
Frederick Page. There it is. Bruh man, too. Okay. Yes, sir. Of course it
Mm-hmm.
was a bruh man, because that's why I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get patent. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the no, Mama Bear.
Mama better be
Appreciate
having
it.
it, man.
She
Mama
hitting
better
us for
be having it.
jewels. We over here playing
Yeah,
games.
cause,
She giving us real actual factuals.
cause CFP, yeah, he
Yep.
was born in 1864, so he's
Yeah.
right at the tail end of slavery. he,
Yeah. Yeah. This is
he had a brush of it.
mm, there's a timber contractor designed and built a full scale model of an airship.
Mm-hmm.
You go
Not just
ahead,
an
boy.
airplane,
You go ahead.
a airship.
Yeah. Word. Yeah, man. But episode 3, that's kind of how it ends. Um, they get the artifacts and everything. Everybody's cool, basically. Only thing is, Basha, he would not let it. He basically framed what's old boy's name, Ebo. His
Yeah,
name's
Ebo.
Ebo did all this. He set it all up and all that. He got Ebo a promotion and everything. Bro.
Man,
Basha,
like
he's a whole character.
I don't know why Bachi just kind of had that Takora swag to me, but he just
You think he
did
had
for
that
some reason.
Takora, a little
Yeah, he just
goofy
had that
with it?
just a little goofy with it, man.
That's funny as hell.
At
A
Prime
little
B,
bit.
he had a Prime B swag.
I ain't heard that name in forever. Prom B. Shout out to Core, man. Nyukumfutsa. My
Right,
guy.
Yunkum Fusa, Elizabeth Yunkum
Yes.
Fusa.
That guy right there, bro. Wilding. All right, man. Well, let's transition to the very last episode. The Last Panther.
Mm,
This is the one that got me right here. No lie.
mm.
This is the one that really got me. Because I
This was
didn't know how
tough.
they were going to do this. Obviously, we've went a whole series. It's not long because it's only 4, but we went a whole series without no Black Panther action at all. Nothing
Mm-mm.
Black Panther related other than being Wakandan. So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When this episode hit, I was like, oh, okay. I like this for sure. But this
Mm-hmm.
starts off with I think his name is Tafari and Kuda. They
Mm-hmm.
are
Kuda.
Kuda. This is 1896. I'm trying to think what war this was. I think it's the Ethiopian War as well. 1896.
Yeah, this is the Ethiopian War.
That's what it was. Okay. Yep, and they're trying to commandeer more artifacts. An artifact, first of
Mm-hmm.
all, before I even get into this, did you ping what the artifact really was in episode 1? Or when did you really figure it, put the pieces together? We're not gonna say exactly what those pieces are, but you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
Mm-hmm.
when did you actually clock it though?
Man, not to episode 4. That's when it kind of
For
like
real?
dawned on me. Yeah, that's when it
Okay.
dawned on me. I was like, oh, this is what we doing then. So this is the
Yeah.
connective tissue that we got going.
Yeah.
Because I was paying attention in episode 1, but like sometimes when it's your first time watching it, was so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
I actually
Mm-hmm.
episode 1 was one of the first ones. Was probably the one episode I didn't watch twice, and I should have. I wish I would
Mm-hmm.
have watched episode 1 twice, but all the other ones I watched twice.
Word. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I clocked it episode one, but I didn't lock it. I didn't lock it in. I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of looked like that. You know what I mean? Like it looked like it,
Mm-hmm.
but and then obviously they don't get back to it until
It's like I
the
seen
fourth
it, but
episode.
I
But
didn't.
yeah, it
I didn't
registered for
glue
me.
it.
I'm like, hold up. It's like okay, but I didn't think they were actually going to make it like an integral part. I just thought they were just going to, showcase it. Like see it and you be like, you can recognize where it's from or where you've seen it before. But I didn't think they were going to make
Mm-hmm.
it an integral part. But anyways, so Tafari and Kuda. So Tafari is a prince, and Kuda is just an old war dog, and he's actually taking Tafari out just like on a how would you call it, like a ride along. Tafari is not supposed
Mm-hmm.
to do nothing but observe, but he's a
Right.
rambunctious teenager who don't know how to sit down nowhere, and he
Right.
always has to be in, in the mix. So he makes it very interesting for Kuda to retrieve this, and he actually does retrieve it for Kuda against Kuda's Kuda's words. He's like, get back here, and by the time he got done with his sentence,
Mm-hmm.
Tafari already had clocked
He
it and
already had the
got
joint.
the artifact.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But so they're driving back to I don't know if they were driving back to Wakanda or they were going to an extraction point. I'm not sure, but they had a wild looking vehicle. They had
Mm-hmm.
the wild wheels that was, whatever.
Right.
And Safari at this point, he's kind of hyped because he think he done saved the day. And his whole thing is he wants to cement a legacy. I think his
Mm-hmm.
siblings are kind of the heirs to
The heirs, yeah.
I don't care the heirs to the thrones, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And he's kind of caught in the middle, like he don't know where his place is gonna be. So that's what he's trying to
Mm-hmm.
do, lock in his legacy. But with all that talk, something strange happens. Something kind of appears out of
Hmm.
nowhere, and it looks like the Predator, just to be 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the
Mm-hmm.
Predator.
Facts.
Uh, and it's taking no shit at the end of the day. It's not listening. I'm gonna call at right now is a it until we because
Mm-hmm.
nobody knows exactly what's going on. It's just trying to get to the ship and then wreck Tafari and Kuda, and they're trying to make sure they're all right, but trying to get to that artifact, the axe. And they get to fighting. We get a Captain America, Iron Man, Winter Soldier type battle going on
Mm.
between the three of them until this Black Panther reveals herself. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. The real actor who does her, that voiced this character, middle name is actually Noni. So I always want to call this character Noni, but I cannot remember. For now, I'm just going to call her the Last Panther. That's what we're going to do. She's the last Panther, traveled from 500 years in the distant future to come back and retrieve an artifact that has been, how do you say, misplaced in the timeline and needs to be realigned to reassure that her future is not as grim as it is now.
I think it was Winnie
Um,
Harlow that played her.
Winnie Harlow, I think, played Noni. I think she did. I just looked at that too. Man, we'll
Yeah,
sort
no,
that out
no, no,
in a
you're right.
second.
You're right. Winnie Harlow
Is it?
did play Noni.
Let's see. Um, is it Winnie? Yeah, Winnie plays Noni. Lynn
Yeah,
Whitfield. That's who it is. It
Lynn
was Lynn
Whitfield. Okay.
Whitfield. Yep. But what is her name? Her name is Noni.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
It's like,
hilarious. Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. You're right. Yep, you are
Yeah.
right. My bad. I'm off point. Anyways, 500 years in the future, Wakanda and the world is being destroyed by the Dark Horde, who is a real thing in the comics. I don't know exactly their history, but they're now MCU canon. But they destroy the world because the world was not ready to fight this horde because Wakanda is an isolationist nation and they're not sharing none of the good stuff. At the end of the day, but Wakanda could have armed the world with all the weaponry they
Right,
needed
to
and they
where they
could have
could have
fought this
battled,
horde.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So um, she's back to kind of rectify this whole situation and try to get her timeline back on point. Um, like I said, then I don't know her contraption. I forget if they even called it something. I think she called it a quantum scanner. But anyways, yeah, her quantum scanner runs out of time and she gets zapped back into her timeline. And now it's up to Tafari and Kuda to return the artifact to
Hmm.
from where they got it. Wow, her Noni and her Dora Milaje is the last surviving. Like I think she said it was like 5 to 10 of them left to fight this
Hmm.
horde, um, and hope that Kuda and them get that artifact back to where they got it. And eventually they do. Kuda damn near dies.
Right.
Actually, I thought he did die just to be 1,000. I thought it
I
was a
thought he
lap.
took the L too. I was about to be
I
hurt
thought it was a
with Kuda.
Rizzo. Yeah, I thought it was a
Because
Rizzo. That's a
Kuda was
that's
going hard. He did not want to do it. But he was like, look, boy, I just
no.
want to get my black butt back to Wakanda, man.
Back to
I'm
Wakanda.
tired.
Yeah, finish my mission.
I got to
That's
babysit
all.
you this whole time. Right.
Facts, but yeah. So they complete the mission. Safari gets the axe back to the grandfather clock that he took it out of.
Looks like you
The
might
one
have
thing
froze.
did the last Panther survive? Oh, did I? Am I froze?
Not now. No,
Hold on.
you back
Am
live.
I back?
You live
Am I back
action. Yeah,
now?
you live. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Okay.
back.
All right.
I mean, I
I
heard
got
you.
you over
You
here
said
frozen like
did the
Anna and
last
Elsa. We back?
did the last. Yeah, you back.
Oh, okay, we cool now. Yeah. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
did the last Panther survive? That's the real question. I don't know. Time travel doesn't work kind of like that in the MCU based on how they talk about branch timelines. What I think
Mm-hmm.
happened is she died. I think their actual reality is broken and they
Mm-hmm.
created a new timeline where Killmonger gets the artifact in the museum and
Mm-hmm.
the rightful king does what he has to do and uh, made Wakanda
Mm-hmm.
available to the world as far as all their tech. Not they're sharing. I will say that
Mm-hmm.
they're sharing,
Right,
and they will
right.
be able to fight the horde once that thing comes. 500
Mm-hmm.
years into their future or whatever. So, yeah, dope episode, like fire. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's the type of thing I want to see in Black Panther 3. To just be real,
Right,
that's
right.
what I would. I want to see something that bending time. I don't know. I like the future. I don't want to be so tied into the
Having to
overall
always
narrative
like
of
break
the MCU.
timelines
Yeah,
and
yeah. Like give them just
silver
a
surf
proper.
into another daggone realm and or
Yeah.
being in somebody else's Earth. Now we in Earth 828. We done been to
Hmm.
616. We done and Doctor Strange. Hell, they went to so many different Earths. I mean,
Yeah.
they was just Earth jumping like
That 838 was the
like it
one.
wasn't nothing. And
Facts.
seeing Wanda just
So
wreck
yeah, I
shop the way
want
that she
something like
did.
this. Yeah, that 838 universe, they couldn't hold up, man. I know Scarlet Witch is that powerful, but damn,
Right, she was
she
just
wrecked
like
the entire Illuminati in like
easily
10 minutes.
and took my boy
That's
Charles out.
crazy
I
work,
still can't believe she did Charles like
man.
that.
She did Charles dirty, bro. Dirty. That's she gave him the neck snap, bro. This
Right.
man is in a wheelchair. Why would you break anything else on this man? He is 867 years old. Leave this
Facts.
man
Like why
alone.
you
Come on. You
like
could have just
why?
left.
Like, why you doing
Oh
Picard
no, that's
like
wild.
that, man?
Not Picard, no.
Just
We're
doing him
supposed to just
dirty, man.
appreciate Picard because he is still alive. It's crazy.
Facts.
Crazy work. He's still he's gonna be in Doomsday, I think. It's
Mm-hmm.
wild work, bro. Man,
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, man, yeah. If you had to rank these episodes for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
how would you rank them last to first? Or
Last to
we'll go back
first.
and forth. What was your least favorite one?
My least favorite one was 3. That was my least favorite.
Got you.
That's not a bad thing
I'm
because
on the same.
I really
No,
I
it's
really
not.
like 3.
Yeah,
But it's my
it just
least
it
favorite.
changed the mood of the show. And it was necessary, you know, just to
Mm-hmm.
make it a little fun in there somewhere. But I like serious things a little more. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Number three, what would you say?
Number 3 for
Excuse me,
me,
Lord
I would
Jesus,
probably say
slow.
episode 2. Episode 2, number 3 for me.
Yep, same, my guy. Same here,
Mm-hmm.
my guy. Same. It was a dope episode. Ties us into real
Mm-hmm.
life. Our history that we know about. And yeah, it was dope though. It really was
Mm-hmm.
dope. Uh, second best.
Second best, man. I gotta go episode 4, bro. I mean, that was like the second best
Ooh.
to me. I went back and forth
Yeah,
between 4 and
yeah,
1,
yeah.
but I
Nice.
mean, I love the lion and Nani, bro. Like she was just
I'm
savage,
with you
man.
on
I
that.
mean, I felt like she. If I got to model my Dora, I want that.
Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. She's one of them
That
ones. She is
she
definitely
was.
one of them ones.
When you can send her on a
I,
solo recon, they didn't ask no other
mhm.
Dora. They said, "Nah, we need
None.
you." Now there was a reason
Yeah.
because she
There
wasn't
was a reason.
known. She wasn't
Right. She
known, but
wasn't trained
still.
by the lion like the
But
rest of them are.
she made herself available though. She made herself
Yeah.
available after she slapped. She was slapping
She
tar out
slapped the
of
old
people.
boy up. Yeah, she
She
was
sure
literally slapping people down. That's the funny. When she was in the dungeon, she did old boy
mm-hmm.
dirty, slapping like she gave
Yeah,
him the boom,
right.
boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm. The
Oh
E
yeah, it was
Honda,
dirty
man.
work.
Yeah, that was just my favorite episode, man. Like that whole like
That's what's up.
I mean, the lion was dope. Like I love that episode top to bottom. It was
Yeah,
passionate too,
that's.
man. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
meant something because she wanted to be an Adora. You know what I'm saying? That like it hurt her.
Right.
That she was, and she didn't think they wanted to rock with her no more. Like, oh, so y'all gonna send
Right.
me? She said me
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
out
yeah,
on
yeah,
this
yeah. Why you
recon.
saying yeah? But yeah, she was the perfect one
Yeah,
for it though. She was the
and she
unknown
fulfilled the
soldier
mission. You
with
know,
with flying
with just
colors too.
a few scrapes and cuts, and came right
Right.
on back.
She lost the eye though. She did lose an eye.
She did lose that eye though.
Respect
Yeah,
due to her. She got the fury now, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
she lost
She
it
do
though.
got the
She
fury.
do got the fury. Yeah, she earned that one.
She earned it, man.
Real talk. But
She
yeah,
earned it.
I would go. Episode one is my second favorite. Definitely, the Last Panther is my favorite, just
I
because
can easily
it's
see that,
so
man.
out there. It's out there. It was unexpected. I didn't think that was going to happen. Like, yeah, that was
It
just
was a
that
great
one, and
episode,
it
though.
tied it all in. It tied it
Yeah,
all together with present history and why
yeah.
Black Panthers, Killmonger, and T'Challa Chadwick. You know what I mean? That whole situation was important.
Mm-hmm.
Made it, yeah, it just put the stamp on it, man. Another layer.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, she saved the world. You know what I
Yeah, it was a
mean?
great
Like she went
episode,
back and
man.
saved the world. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. But overall, the series, man, anything. So we go to the goodie, the trash, and the Medusa. We'll
Mm-hmm.
get out of here after this. But for me, the best thing about the series was just getting the lore, more
Yep.
lore of Wakanda. Even if it's conflicting with how I feel about Wakanda, because I mean, they let folks suffer. They just really did.
Mm-hmm.
They had airplanes in 1400, bro. They
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
did a lot for
That's
the world. They really could have. So
right.
I can't
And
let them
Niggs is
slide.
over. getting shipped over
Yeah,
to a whole
yeah.
different country, man, getting slapped
Facts.
up too, getting hung. Like,
Yep.
come on, Wakanda, I couldn't,
Yeah.
you couldn't look out for your boy. Like, yeah, that was
Man, it'd have
nasty
been
work,
easy
man.
for him. That's nasty work. And I'm not even, obviously it's slavery. That's what we think about first thing, but just the atrocities
Hmm.
around the world in general. Y'all had
Yeah.
spies everywhere, so y'all knew what was going on. You can't
Hmm.
act like you had a blind eye. You just
I mean, you had a
really
man in
was like,
Greece.
yeah,
Greece is one of them
yes,
countries that was
absolutely,
enslaving their own people too. So
yes,
he could at least
real
been there
talk,
and helped out the Greek, and he could have helped out everybody else, man. I mean, he had the
nope,
technology to do it. He
bruh.
was over
It
here
really,
healing wounds, man. Like,
he
he
really
dropped the
was. He
he
said,
dropped the herb on this joint.
right.
Like,
We can't even do that today. They was
nah, we
doing
can't do
it
that
in
today, man.
1200s.
They probably ain't
So
seen a COVID over there.
right,
They ain't seen a
right.
malaria. They don't know what none of that is over there.
Hold on. Known as the locust of the oh,
Of
she's
the
talking about the
universe.
horde.
Oh, the horde.
The
Yeah.
horde, yeah, the ravening
Ravenous
yep, incest
extraterrestrial
beings
insect.
who
Yep.
invade and consume planets. Yep,
Hmm.
exactly. I appreciate you. I heard
I wonder
somebody say that, but you can
who do the locusts. I thought the locusts came from like one of them uh, celestial type
I
beings.
feel like they are led by somebody. I don't know exactly who that
Because I know
is.
they controlled. I mean,
I don't know,
they
but
not like
they
rogue
got busy.
AI insects.
Right. Because at first I thought they were kind of like the things that they let loose on Wakanda in Infinity War. I'm like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I clocked that, but I was like, hold on, nah, they're a little more beastly though. And then you got
Mm-hmm.
the big kaiju looking whatever
Mm-hmm.
thing that was out there. So
That was one of
yeah,
my
son,
favorite
when your
scenes
Killmonger is
too.
showing.
It is showing, isn't it? He's
Fact.
mad at Wakanda now. Like you just couldn't let us eat, Wakanda. You couldn't just play
Yeah,
fair, man.
it just
You
yeah,
had to
that,
be the one.
that when you just watch the show and you just really think about it, like man, dog, they just let way too much slide. They really did. They was texting, dog. Texting
Mm-hmm.
alone would have won wars back then. You could have,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? You could
You could
have
have been like, "Hey, bro, they
got in,
coming.
got out. You know what I mean?
Y'all got about 2 days to get out."
Right. I mean, communication is the most essential thing in war.
Mm-hmm.
It
That's how
absolutely is. It
most
wins and
countries
loses.
lost wars because they couldn't get the communication out fast
Communication wasn't
enough.
right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, you didn't have to have a lot of people or none. If you had the communication down pat, you would win the
Mm-hmm.
war. It's just how it
Mm-hmm.
goes. So yeah, man, Wakanda, y'all was wild for how y'all was
Mm-hmm.
rocking. You know, I mean, it's still Wakanda forever, but I can't say it with a
And they
just
was good
blind
enough to not
a
have a
blind eye.
snitch too. Like they was
Man, bro, you know what I
like
mean?
they kept people in the box. It was like, nah, we ain't gonna have no snitches. Even though when the lion when he dipped, he wasn't just going out snitching. He
No,
just
no, no. He didn't tell
he
people
was
about the spot.
operating the same. Really, he wanted that same power too, but on his own
Hmm.
terms.
On his own. Yep, he wasn't telling nobody about the spot at all.
Mm-mm.
So yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's ill, man. That this show has room for more stories.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. Obviously, if you're spending, that amount of time in history, yeah, you have a lot more stories to
You got a
tell.
lot more left to
A
tell.
lot. So I hope they actually come back, at least drop us another 4-pack. I mean, I would like
Mm-hmm.
more. Let's just be 1,000, but another 4-pack
Mm-hmm.
will do at some point. You don't have to do it right away because I understand it's not necessarily important to, moving the narrative forward of the MCU, but it's good to get these off ramps and just get off and what I mean, not
Mm-hmm.
mindless fun, but it's good knowledge, builds the backbone of the universe, and makes everything seem a little more important than it was before. And I think that's dope. I hope they do
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
more episodes, please. Marvel, come on, y'all marketing is terrible. I don't understand it. I mean, it really is though.
Factuals.
We
Yeah,
since
this
we
should have
did
had an
not see
iller
a
rollout,
we didn't see a trailer for this until the week
Mm-mm.
of. The
which
week
is
of. That's
crazy.
crazy work. I don't
Yeah,
understand that. It was kind of the same way with Ironheart. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
kept saying because they don't like the show. They don't trust the show. Okay,
And the show was actually good. Like,
bruh. So it outperformed, as far as viewership, it outperformed Daredevil.
mm-hmm.
Ironheart did
Mm-hmm.
by a landslide. So
By a
Disney, I
landslide.
don't think y'all know what
And
y'all talking
Daredevil
about.
had a
Yeah.
lot of promo. They was showing Daredevil stuff like
Yes.
promo in Daredevil like a year before it was supposed to
Right.
drop.
Exactly. Yep. Hmm. But that shows that we show up for our properties. When you put us on the on front street, we're gonna show up for it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna show up
Mm-hmm.
for it for sure. We have to, because nobody else gonna do it. So
Mm-hmm.
gotta do it. Word up, man. Well, yeah, man. I don't have no beef with this series at all. I have no. Only thing I would say is I wish it was longer. That's it. That's the
I
only
wish it
beef I
was
have with it.
longer. And man, these little fake African accents though still be tripping me out though. They be.
And they
I'm
talking in
like,
English. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I'm like,
yeah,
I wonder
yeah.
who was like the dialect coach, like when they going over these scenes, and I
And the
could
funny
just
part is,
imagine
yeah,
somebody really from Africa, like, come on, bruh. Like, yeah, I'm just sounding real goofy over here right now. It's,
I mean, I wish they would just go get some Africans just to be
it
one
was like
thousand.
Robert Downey in Tropic Thunder, right? It's like, man,
Yeah,
just go,
I'm the black
just,
man. I'm the black guy playing the black guy with the
yeah,
rat guy. It's playing the dude
right.
that's playing another dude.
You can't tell me you can't go find like some Akon type guys, man, who can just
Exactly.
play, who can just do the voiceovers for you.
They really should have. I'm looking at all the people on there, and I don't
Right.
see
Nah,
anybody
they be having
that
people like
from
Nick
African
Cannon
descent.
trying to voice over an African. I'm like, come on, man.
You
We know this Nick
said-
Cannon. Like, why y'all even like trying to do that? You go speak people like Nicki Minaj in some of these things
Uh,
next time. It's like
yeah,
y'all just pulling
I
anybody in
mean
there, man.
Winnie Harlow. We had Winnie Harlow. You know what I'm saying? As Noni
Right.
guy. I mean, I get it. Y'all want to have recognizable names, but does it really matter when you're doing
I get
anime?
it too. I mean, at this point, just have regular English speaking accents, man. You don't even have to try to, because they be trying to lay it on too thick at times. And I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
I think you want to go to what?
yeah,
I think
like y'all. I'm like, y'all doing
like
way
y'all
too
don't
much,
sound
man. Like,
let
you
me see.
wilding, man.
Extra wilding. Let me see. Uh
But I didn't have no
so
beef
yeah, this is
with the
pretty
series at
much
all.
all the cast members right there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Winnie. Yeah, Deny. Where was Okoye in here though? Uh, did she was Okoye? I'm trying to think. One of the other Doras.
Okoye had to be
How was
at
she
the
in there then?
end somewhere,
It's the only
because
way
I
I could
didn't know.
see Okoye. I mean, and maybe it
I
wasn't
didn't know if it
her necessarily, but like a descendant
could have been
of
like a maybe like a younger
Okoye.
Okoye or something. I mean, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know when. I'm
Okoye
gonna have
would
to
have
look
to
that
be
one up.
100 something years old for it to actually be a Okoye,
Yeah,
even if
I'm
in
gonna
the
have to.
1896 one.
I'm gonna have to look that one up and see.
Yeah. No,
Um,
there's no Africans here though.
Cause
Not in this
they
picture.
got it by episode, so I'm about to look now
Okay.
for
All right.
episode.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't see her on here, bro. I think that might have been like a
That's
misprint.
probably an error. Yeah, probably an error. That's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, man. Yeah, y'all need to start. Come on, Disney. You need to go to the main source when you are doing any type of ethnic characters, man. If you're going to China with the story, go ahead and get some Chinese people in this joint.
right,
You're going
right,
to
right.
Africa, go
Don't
ahead and bring some Africans in, man.
man
I,
like embrace those countries, man. Like
right. Don't pillage from the country and don't
right.
feed the people from the country. That's what be getting on my nerves when people say they don't like when they're on a cruise and they stop by these countries and the people of the country is like, you know what I mean, trying to hustle off of them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want to go to their country, but you don't want to be bothered with them though. It's
Right,
wild work
right.
because you know what I mean. It's
It
only a
is
very
wild
small
work.
part of that either country or island or whatever it is that's actually luxurious. The rest of it is real city
The
folk.
rest of
You know what
it
I
is
mean?
straight for the people, by the
Yeah, it's for
people.
the people. So don't pillage the people's, you know what I mean, and
Right.
not show respect to them. So
Exactly. And what you think they're gonna? They doing what they do every day. That's right, Mama Bear. Like Marvel's
yeah,
marketing is terrible.
it's terrible.
Right.
I
It's
noticed the
definitely a
pattern.
pattern. Definitely a pattern. I
So as long as
guess
they aren't
they
Halle Berry,
marketed Miss
I'm bad.
Marvel okay, but it
Oof.
was still limited. I mean, when I think about it, but I mean, because
Yeah,
they
I
marketed
mean,
the hell out of WandaVision and Agatha Harkness.
of course, big
We'll
names.
see what they do with Vision Quest if they gonna
Oh, they're gonna
push
market
that
that.
hard.
Trust me, they're gonna market it. It's a legacy character. What's his name? What is the actor for Vision's name? I don't know why I'm
Man,
forgetting.
I be
It's
calling him
Paul. I feel like it's
Jarvis.
Paul something.
It is Paul something. I know. Mama
Bettany.
Bear
Paul
know.
Bettany. That's what it is. Paul Bettany.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she probably
Nah,
dropped it in the chat real quick.
did she?
I
I
bet she
got you,
did.
Mama Bear. I got it before you got it. Hold on. Hold on. What she said?
And Uncle Ruckus and I.
Said it is. Hold up. Uncle Ruckus.
It did look like Uncle Ruckus though.
Oh man.
And they might want to do that if they do like a modern day Wakanda joint. You might want to have like the Uncle Ruckus of Wakanda. I bet there's one. There's got
Take you
to be
on nowhere.
right. It's got to be one.
Oh man. But yeah, man. We get ready to wrap this up. Dang, we out an hour, a little more than an hour. That's good though. Good
Hour
convo,
and some
man. This is
change.
a great
Hmm.
show. Good job, Marvel. If you just market this, I guess you're just gonna use us as marketing. That's what they're doing. We're
Hmm.
letting the people tell the people, I guess. So
Hmm.
to all the people, the good folks of the interwebs, go check out Eyes of Wakanda. You won't be
Hmm.
disappointed
You
unless
will
you have
not be.
some crazy expectations. Don't do that. Just watch the show, man. Give you a little history lesson, show you a little animation greatness, and hopefully it's a stepping stone to Marvel lean, kind of jumping on that bandwagon, maybe getting some full length features in the theaters, or at least giving us movies like DC does, animated movies. So
Hmm.
hopefully, we're gonna keep banging. Oh,
Hmm.
that's what it was. Yeah, that's right.
And
That's right.
Gary Anthony
Yeah,
Williams.
you're right. Uh,
Mama Bear be knowing them cats that got the three names too, man.
she had to
Gary
triple up.
Anthony Williams. I always
Oh
felt like
man,
people, man, who use all three of their names is like how to address them. Be like arrogant people, man. Like, yes,
it is
I
a
am
very
Gary. I am Gregory Taylor Smith, Jermaine Smith.
and
I
add the
feel like
third on it, the fourth, the
but it,
second.
man, it's a six, man. It's such a king, like a English way of doing stuff, man. Like you
It
just
is.
straight King's
Look,
disease swag.
that's Michael John
Sir
White.
Sir Arthur Henry the Ninth. Like that's how
You're right.
it feels. Right, Michael John White.
Shoot, I'm about to be on my Julio Antonio Franchiano shit. Y'all better watch out now. Oh man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get a wrap out of here, man. Appreciate you joining me on the show. All y'all who are new to the channel, watching us for the first time, this is what we do, man. We chop it up with Marvel. Our
Hmm.
Probably our subject matters are going to probably get a little more diverse coming up here because Marvel is going to go on a little drought here shortly. I know we get zombies in October, and I think
Hmm.
Wonder Man in December, but it's gonna be pretty sparse out here. So we're gonna have other topics we can talk about, other TV properties that we'll talk about, and we'll keep y'all, what I mean, entertained while we do so. I
Hmm.
hope.
Are you
Um,
not entertained?
right, 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 right. J Camp, tell them where they can find you on Wednesdays because y'all show is lit and it's jumping off.
Yeah, you can find me out fresh out on Wednesdays. that would be 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or if you're
Yes,
on the
sir.
West Coast, 6:30 p.m.
Right.
PST. But you can find me there every Wednesday, sometimes on Sundays. It just
Mm-hmm.
depends what guys got going on or something's dropping. But if you need your hip hop news, if you just want to chop
Mm-hmm.
it up when it comes down to the MCs, pop over to Fresh Out.
Yeah, pop over there, man. They have great conversations. All of them, my guys, brother ID, Bebop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a beautiful show, man. They've done great work over there. The following is crazy over there. So yeah, go over there if you love hip hop, love music. Go
Mm-hmm.
check out them boys on Fresh Out. This
Tap
is the
in.
Jason Files. Y'all can catch us on. Hopefully, we'll stick to these Thursday shows because I feel like it's a great fit
Mm-hmm.
for the week. So keep it here on Thursdays. You can peep us on Simply Marvelous as well. Same show. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, come check us out. Tap in. Have fun with us.
Tap in. Mama
Yes,
Bear, we
sir.
appreciate you, ma'am.
Yes, 1,000. We appreciate you. She's still going. She got your DNA in her, bro. I swear on life, that's
Look,
how you get
m-
down every time. Yeah,
Mama
yeah,
Bear,
Abdul
she must
Mateen.
she must
The
be in
second.
a Jason's ability
No,
chats then
man, she
with
has to
with the
be.
names. They y'all do my team second.
Now, y'all legendary at that. They had a whole text change. It'd be a 50 text, just new
Nothing but
names.
names.
Yeah, he's definitely Wonder Man for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
brother. Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yes,
I'm
yes.
excited for that. Mama Bear, did you actually see the little footage that they showed in that Disney reel? They showed like literally that much footage. It looked dope. They showed him and brother Trevor Slattery uh,
Hmm.
in the footage. So yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Oh, I know
That's
you
what's up
do.
then.
I know you. We need to pop on your channel too, Mama Bear, at some point,
Factuals. Absolutely.
and just nerd it out one good time.
Hmm. Yeah, Disney Plus dropped a sizzle reel probably it might be in a month ago, and it just showed kind of all their upcoming shows, and Wonder Man was in there. Like you only showed him like twice, but it was a split
Hmm.
second. But you get a little feel of what it looked like. So you need to check that out. But
Hmm.
on that note, we're about to slide out of here. Please like,
Hmm.
share, subscribe. Uh, appreciate y'all joining us. J Camp, we out of here. All right.
We out here. Peace, peace, peace.
Yes, one love.